So 7 for a conveyor belt Mark II. There it is. I know this doesn't hurt me, so let's do that, and we'll leave that to do its own thing. So the Mark II lift comes down. Where can I get away with you? Are you clipping? You're close to clipping. Right, so back to there. Right. So what we need to do now is we're going to need a few smart splitters. Now, how am I going to set these babies up? So if we put a smart splitter here, and we tell this one to do what exactly? So we've got two types of media on this, plastic and rubber. Now I want to make a container of rubber. So what we'll do, what's the best way? Because I need it for processing up here, but I also need some down there. Okay, let's not worry about that right away, because what I do need to worry about is I need encroaching others clear. Oh, I know why. Okay, so we need an assembler here. But first off, let's get a constructors done. I don't want it hanging over the wall, so let's just put up a temporary wall there. So we go production, and it tells me that I've been saved. It's probably going to pay to expand this location a smidgen, and then drop a constructor here and a constructor there, and then we need to bring you here. 4 points is not going to be enough, so we need to upgrade you. We set you to copper sheets, because that's what we're going to need. You need 20 copper ingots, and you produce 30. Okay, so we only need those back two for now. So let's get them running. The belt speed is not going to be a problem in this situation because the Mark 1 belts can go up to 60, so that's going to do that. So that's copper sheets. Then between the two, it's going to be producing how many? 10. Okay, 10. So we're going to need a merger quite happily sat between the two. Not a lot of them. And there we go. We now have copper sheets being produced. Right here is where I'm going to put my assembler. So you can go here back to no, that was cockeyed. You are going to need to go to this one. Right, so if we now set you to our circuit board and plastic copper sheet. Sweet. That's that all in swing. Wait. Almost fell off. If we put you there, plumb you there. So probably the best idea yeah, because of my auto stacking system that we're going to be feeding into in a minute, I just need to find a way in, and that looks more like my way in, to be honest. That really does. Okay, so that's gonna be my way in. So let's put my merger here. Does mean that I'm gonna have to get rid of that one. Okay, and we'll go with a Mark II, like that. We are going to need a wall, like that, and then feed you like that. Right, next thing's next. I need to alter my auto sort system. So, have I got anything in situ up there? No. Okay, we can work on that. Logistics Mark II, we bring you up and around. Bring you up and around. And we bring you up and around. Excellent. Now we go back to our smart splitter and we do that one. I always hate this guesswork bit because I do like to get things fairly straight. Okay. So, we are standing on top of it. Its direction is that way. So, center, we put overflow. No. Overflow. And overflow. Right. Then we get our Mark IIs again. And drop them into the splitters. So this one is on the right. We're going to output plastic. Then on this one, out of the right, we are going to put rubber. If I can remember how to spell. And this one, we are going to put a No, we don't want anything there yet. I've got a very good idea. I know what I'm going to want there. So we'll say none for now. I kind of have a plan that I keep forgetting on the way that I'm going to do things. So how do we do this? We have this here and we have this here. So what we do is we put one smart splitter that way and we put one smart splitter this way. Then we tell this out of the center, we send plastic. And out of the left, we tell it to do any. So it'll send one plastic this way and one plastic this way. If this gets backlogged, it'll just send all the plastic along with the rubber. Now, I'm not going to be using this one right away, but this is so if I need to, I can filter off the rubber in a direction. So, considering that we are still getting deliveries, I think it's time we hooked this in. So that's now starting to unload the items. It'll be storing some plastic up here, and you see how the plastic's going on through. So it's going down this conveyor into this section of my lovely network and in here. And as you see, you know, plastic's going there, rubber's starting to go there, which is just how I like it. So every 6 minutes or so, we're going to get a fresh infusion of both plastic and rubber, which is exactly what I want. Which leaves me with the next task of getting my circuit board started. So we head over in this direction again. And yep, this should be building up a nice stock of copper sheets, which is good. Now, the other way I can limit this is a Mark II conveyor, whilst this will work at any speed. So if I use a Mark I conveyor, because I know it's not going to be using that many items, I can kind of ensure that it is only 30 that it needs, isn't it? Yeah. So with that done... Oh, that's right. It's because we're currently taking out rubber. How's this thing doing on inventory? Yep, so it's got 2 lots of rubber to do next, which is nice. 2 lots of plastic. So it's going to start sending plastic to this. So I now need to decide where this is going to be deposited. Doesn't make sense to put it there. So honestly, I think these are my candidate. These ones here. So let's go into my maze behind. Ooh, that's awkward. So you probably will want to be a Mark II. Drop you in there. Then we tell this to do overflow, and out of the right we tell it to put a circuit board. Now all I have to do is work out a location to latch into this side of the network. I could dump all the items into the beginning of the network, but it'll mean that the entire network will get slowed down by the raw throughput. So I like to try and deposit items near where they're going. So in this case, it's there. I can't do there, so we're going to go to the square behind, which would make it here. And we flash a torch down there. Ooh, that's ugly as sin as an option. Maybe not that location. You may be my best bet. So again, just as before, we get a merger. Try and centralize it. We get rid of this one. We're going to need a wall with a single input. Then we need our logistics again. Go over that about the height. That's about the height. That's not about the height. Actually, given the situation, I think we could get away with a Mark 1, because it's not producing that many. So that into there. For future expansion, because I can see that I'm going to be... That's a splitter. Don't want we want a merger. And we put that there just out of sheer principle and habit. We do that, we run that into there, and it's at that point that I realised that it probably would be an idea to make these Mark IIs, because I'm probably going to add other stuff up here for it to use. So if I turn off the light and now go down here, yay, we are now getting circuit boards in that location. Over here, nothing, yeah, it wasn't this location. We got plastics and we got rubber turning up. And you are doing that. You've got 57 plastic to work with, which is nice. So you're going to be working for an entire minute without an issue, whilst this, and then you got some more plastic coming. So yeah, Eventually, hopefully, this thing will get backed up with plastic, and yeah, everything will be handy dandy. The next port of call is going to be neatening this stuff up, because I like to do that. So we'll block this all in for now. That way round and that way round for you. Don't want people saying that, you know, health and safety is a problem. So try and block stuff off whenever I can to prevent me from falling down the hole. I think it's that one. No, it's not that one. It's the other side, that side. Okay. So that's being done. We're happy. You have run out of steel beams. Why have you run out of steel beams? Steel... Oh, that's why you ran out of steel beams. I put the wrong bloody thing in there. Okay, let's try and get this all squared away as quick as possible. This feeds directly into my system, so it should not take too long. So I can reuse those items. Setting all this to Mark 3s will help it along. So that's going to get all filtered back into that box over there. Now that's done. Darn it, I should have checked on that. Beams, that's why. Okay, let's get this production back on schedule. Yep, that's going. Should mean it's coming in here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. How long till you are full? Okay, I can now bring these back to ones. Now it's got some loaded. Balls, all that time I was messing with that got wasted. We have 7 coupons, which is pretty good going. We'll dump those in there for now. Sort that. Oh, computers. And each computer needs 10 of these. So it means I need 500 circuit boards before I even think about getting started. What's the other materials for it? Of course, it needs plastic. And it also needs screws, which is a problem. Because as I've... Oh no, we are getting a screw backlog again. I was worried. We didn't end up using you. I can have those materials back. Alright, so back up. How are we doing on power? Make sure I'm not overjuicing everything. Sweet. Yeah, this is working pretty well. 60, and it's got more incoming. Check how my bumper car is doing. Well, it's giving us a nice, solid, regular system, but the reason I've also got that one there is I need to create another one to go in that direction, because in that direction is sulfur and quartz, so I need to get them transported over to this site as well for me to be able to process. But I think I'm going to worry about that next stream, because that makes a heck of a lot of sense to me. How's everything ticking along? Pretty well. What's the next one for the sky elevator? Wait a minute. Oh no, that is versatile framework. That's going to take an eon because we're at 6. Oh yeah, that's right. So I'm at the point that I can actually think about making a modular engine, because I now have rubber on tap. I have the motors being constructed, and I have smart plate being constructed. So, and what's its name again? Modular engine. So this one's going to be here for a while as well, but not as long as that one. So let's set this baby up. Probably around here is going to be good. So, production, manufacturer, I need some plastic. I have some on hand for this sort of work. So here we are. Go here, manufacturer, other way round, please. I want to remove as few tiles as possible. Oh, that's close. As possible. So, modular engine. Motor, rubber, smart plating. So for a start, we know that our rubber is not that one, but this one, which is good. So let's feed this into there. And now my design starts to make sense again. So we get rid of that. We get rid of that. Where am I getting from? Rubber, smart plating. So it's going to make sense to have which, yep, that way, and then have 2 facing that way. So this one, which has my rubber on, comes in. My motor is there. So we'll drop you down there, and my smart plating has been doing awesomely on construction. So let's do that. You about there. 1, 2. There. You. 1, 2. there. Try and jump out and fail. So let's look for an exit. Head up. You can come here. Oh, that's jammy. Setting that up straight on the middle line. That's all ready to go. Hook you in. So it's now loading up on the rubber it needs. It'll produce one modular engine per minute, which is quite slow. So I'm thinking of putting two jobby whatsits in it, power crystals. Because if I put 2 power crystals in it, I can overclock it to 200% and it'll produce 2 a minute, which means it's going to take 300 minutes for it to do that. You are using that and that. It's probably going to pay to do the same here, just to half the amount of time it takes for it to produce 2000. And we'll put the rest of the power crystals away. Sweet. What else do I have on my to-do list? So that's going in. None of them are sucking in components over 60. You shouldn't be sucking in components. 60, right on the borderline. And 5 modular frames. So I'm going to be at a deficit of 1 modular frame. Okay, so that might slow down to a crawl. But I'll cross that bridge when it comes.